G'day, welcome to iCultivate. My name's Steve. Going back several months ago, we built this potato tower. Now I'm really sorry that I didn't do a video of it at the time, but I certainly will next time we do this. But what we're going to look at today is the harvest that we get from this tower. Now the traditional time to plant potatoes is around late winter or early spring, in the cooler months. Now of course if you live in a climate where you have snows and frosts, you might like to wait a little bit longer into spring until you are sure the snows and frosts have finished. But here in the subtropics, we like to plant our potatoes in late winter. Now when I created this potato tower, and as I said before, I will create a video showing how to make the tower next time, but when I created this potato tower, it's been done in 3 levels. So we started with a layer of straw, then a layer of soil, into which we then planted the seed potatoes. We then put another layer of straw and then another layer of soil, into which we planted more seed potatoes, and we repeated this 3 times until we had 3 layers of seed potatoes planted. Now we had a bit of a problem with this particular potato tower, and it all came down to unseasonal weather. As we got to about mid to late spring, we had some really unseasonal hot weather. We had times where it hit into the mid 30 degrees, 34, 35 degrees Celsius. And this seriously is not okay for growing potatoes in a tower. Because one of the things that you have to be mindful of, like this, is ensuring that you keep the moisture levels up. Because potatoes do like the soil to be moist. And in this sort of structure, it is something or a situation where you can lose quite a lot of moisture. So you have to keep your eye on the moisture levels. Now, as a result of that unseasonably hot weather, what we found happened was a lot of the actual potato plants themselves died prematurely. Now, what you are looking for before you harvest potatoes is for the plants to flower and then after flowering, die back. Once the plants have died back, that is an indicator to you that it's usually time to harvest your potatoes. But in our situation here, where we had that premature dieback as a result of the really hot weather, we kind of didn't get to that point. And all the literature would suggest that even though they had died back prematurely, that was the time to harvest. But in this instance, I actually let it go a bit longer just to see. And what happened was we did get the plants re-emerging, and we did get to the point where we had quite some reasonable potato plants flourishing here. But again, because now that we are into summer, the plants didn't actually get to the point where they flowered and then died back again. I'm really unsure about how this is going, but we're going to have a look at how the harvest has actually gone. What type of yield we get, even though it was really not optimum conditions for growing potatoes. So let's now have a look and see how this harvest has gone. I'm a little bit nervous because I really don't know how it's gone, but let's have a look. Okay, so I'm just going to lie it down onto this tarp and then open up the structure and see what we've got. Straight away, here's a few nice ones. Lots of little tiny potatoes. These go fantastic in stews and various casseroles. You know, I do have to say and be open and honest, and I suppose this is an example of how authentic this is. I'm a bit disappointed at the yield of potatoes. But when you consider the climatic conditions we've had over the last couple of months, it's probably not surprising. So this is the harvest that we achieved from that potato tower. It's really quite a low yield, and I have to admit to being very disappointed. I would have expected quite a lot more potatoes from that tower. I would have expected double this at least per level, let alone the entire tower. So I have to be, honest as a gardener and consider, well, what did I actually learn from this experience? And hopefully I can give you some pointers as well from what I've learnt. And one of them, and probably the biggest thing that I learned from this, is we really have to be mindful of the climate. I mentioned earlier in the video that we really had some unseasonally high temperatures. I mean, at a time when we should have been expecting mid-20s, we were having mid-30s, mid-30 degrees Celsius. And that is not okay for potatoes. The other thing that we really have to be mindful of is the fact that we need to have enough water. But at the same time, not too much water. During this growing period, we also had unseasonally crazy rain as well. So when you put that all together, that really contributes to the type of harvest we've got here. I'm pretty confident that the soil composition I had was good. The organic fertilizer, potassium-rich fertilizer that we had was good as well. There was very low nitrogen and the sort of material that leads to good potato tuber growth rather than leaf growth. But obviously there's been some problems. So my guess is it was to do with the temperature and to do with the excessive rains that we had at the same time. So what will we do now? Well, look, firstly we're going to enjoy these potatoes, because I can tell you that homegrown potatoes really are so much better than the type of potatoes that you will buy at your local supermarket. But when it comes to the next time we grow potatoes, I'm probably going to, particularly the way the climate is going in our local region, I'm probably going to plant a bit earlier, I think. I think I might go for around mid-winter rather than towards the end of winter, early spring. And maybe what that will mean is that we will avoid those crazy unseasonally hot temperatures. So that's probably the thing I've learned from this, and it's what I'm going to give a go next time. So next time when I do this, I will record the building of the potato tower and how I go about that, and then of course we will follow it all the way through. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope you've learnt something about the growing of potatoes in a potato tower, just like I have also. And please, if you have any thoughts about why the yield was so low in this particular situation that I haven't considered, please in the comments below let us know. If you've liked this video, can I ask you please to give us a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to go to our website iCultivate.net and become a member of the community. Thanks for watching.